Tuco's in the shade, giving us the thumbs up, tail up. And up next is the freshly repaired Viper. It actually, the nose looks better after this repair than it did before. We got a light breeze. It's a crosswind. So it should just take right off my hands, go right straight across. The wind shifted just as I let go of it, of course, but no worries. Well, still trimmed out just like it was before I whacked it in.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
I don't see any ill effects from the crash. I'm going to keep the speed up. I'm back on my trusty 4S. I think that's what it was. I had the throttle where I'd been flying 4S. And I just didn't increase it for 3S. So it stalled. I turned just about like that. It was more like about like that. I didn't increase the throttle. I'm just running a little above half. Slowed her down just a little bit.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
The sun's kind of in play. It's a little earlier today. It's not noon yet. Had to go to the hardware store and get a bolt for the landing gear for the kit, the SIG kit. So I picked up 4 bolts and some nuts. Even though it has the hidden nuts, but the bolts are real short, and I meant to put thread locker on them, and I didn't. So I've done the next best thing, man. I put a piece of paper tape, I tightened them up, put a piece of paper tape on the top to keep them backing out. Because they're probably just vibrating loose. These I put in 3/4 inch versus half. So I've got a little bit more thread to work out. Well, it's probably blowing maybe 8, 10, a high gust. That's about what the forecast was for. Well, there you go. There's the after crash flight. Didn't notice anything evil.
Timer stop.
There we go. Oh, I came down a little early. I came down a little early. In fact, I'm going to toss it up again. You got it there. You can't hardly see. I had to let a little glue ooze out, but you can hardly see where the cracks were. You can see the old Frankenstein repair. That's what I call it, because after I finished it, it looked just like Frankenstein. That was a nice toss there. Wasn't even up, it was just out.
Timer stop.
There you go, man. They're freshly. I still got time. Still got time for the battery. In fact, let's toss it up again, man. Let's get a good toss this time. It's not like this does you any good for practicing or anything, because you know nothing tosses as easy as this does. Let's go back over here in my spot. Tuco's like, what's he doing? All right, the wind's kind of died down, so let's get her up. We'll do a gear check and then we'll come in for a landing.
Time remaining 1 minute.
We don't want to slow down too much though.
Timer stop. Timer stop.
I like doing touch and goes.
Seconds. Timer stop.
There you go. We're gonna call that a flight. The Arrows Viper, fresh off the repair, did a little touch and go. I like doing touch and goes with it. It was perfect, man. The wind died down. Now it's blowing back from over here, but oh well, it doesn't matter. We got some more planes to fly. We got Tuco in the shade. Jeff and the son, man, we lost our porta potty. They came and picked it up. But the good news is the gentleman in the family that lives down there at that house bought the field from the doctor that owned it. And so we're going to get our field. It's going to be a lot cheaper. So our rates are going to be lower for the memberships. But he doesn't want any buildings. So we were going to build shade structures, but we're not going to be able to do it. And we're going to have to move our building and temporary storage over there. We're going to cut out a space in the trees over there. We're going to put it over there. But heck, I don't care, you know. I've got pop-ups and my umbrella works great. There you go, man. There's a little update on the club. Tuco in the shade, Jeff and the son. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, man. The repaired Arrows flies better. I did a better job on the nose. Even the hatch. I'm going to cut out the hatch a little bit there where the foresails kind of cause it to pop up. But the hatch fits better. Oh well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Become part of Team Let's Go Flying with Tuco and Jeff.